Hi, Flick here from the Nerd Soapbox, and today we're at the Los Angeles Comic-Con with a special guest. She is an actress and former radio personality, best known to the Soapbox gang for playing the foul-mouthed, quick-witted female sidekick Kelly Maxwell and the Starz horror comedy series Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's Dana Lorenzo. Hi, Dana.
Hi, Flick.
How's
so
it
nice
going?
to meet you. You got a good handshake.
Oh, thank you.
You know, it's DeLorenzo. You forgot the D.
DeLorenzo.
That's okay.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
you're my
I'm
favorite.
a little nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous talking to you. Are you kidding? Can I tell you one of the
yeah.
many things I love most
Yes,
about
yes.
you?
Thank you.
Purple is my favorite color. And as Kelly Maxwell, I don't know if you know this, Flick, every single episode I wore purple, and I had to fight a puppet who turned demonic in my purple, like you.
Ashy slashy.
Ashy slashy. I want to swear, but I won't. But Kelly Maxwell called him a felt F-U-C-K. I know, but you're not at all.
Thank you.
You're classy. But so you're purple, and you're a purple puppet.
I am.
Look, when I talk with such force. That is your beard.
My is tickling my
purple puppet. I'm popping my peas. I thank you so much for talking to me today.
Well, thank you.
I'm like sweating. I'm so excited.
How's your con so far?
I have the best time of these. You know, I have to tell you, I scare my fans a little bit because
all of your energy.
Because I get more excited to meet the fans than the fans who meet me, and truly, you know, they'll come up all excited, and then 20 minutes go by, and I'm still talking. That's why I'm hoarse today.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like doing this. I'm like, I'm doing that, and they're like, okay, let go of my hands. Exactly. That's exactly it. So I have a little too much fun.
Yeah, feel free to touch me all you want. It's okay.
Well, see, I think you've been taking
came out wrong.
Yeah, I think I came out just right. You've been taking some lessons from Mr. Ash Williams, I think.
I think so.
Oh, wow. I will absolutely. I just want to squeeze your face. All right.
Okay, so growing up, what was your fandom? What were you interested in?
Oh.
What weren't you interested in?
Well, no, I mean, I don't know how early you want to go back, but I was interested.
Teenager?
What can I just say for the record? Because that's how you know why it's such a big deal.
Yeah.
My first fandom was your kind.
Puppet Americans?
Puppet American. Anything Jim Henson. I was the biggest fan of Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, Today's Special, anything that had puppets. So that was my very first fandom.
So you got a thing for puppets?
You know Ash Williams. I'm gonna start calling you Ash. Yes, but I do. I do have a thing for puppets. And so I would say, funny enough, my formative years, I think is what they call them, like 10 to 18. I was a huge horror kid, and then I don't know what happened to me, but then as I became an adult, I suddenly couldn't watch horror anymore, probably because it was too real. It was too real. Because now as an adult, you're like, this is not
that
impossible.
Happens. Well, I'm out of here.
So exactly. So I read the first book I read cover to cover when I was 10 was R.L. Stein, and then read those series. I watched the best. When I played basketball, we used to be in the starters. We would have sleepovers, and at 12 years old, we were watching The Shining and The Exorcist and all these.
I couldn't do that. At 12.
I still don't know how I did. I peaked at 12. So my fandom was horror, and actually the first film I saw was a horror film was, of course, because I'm DeLorenzo, I'm Italian Catholic, so of course my parents showed me The Exorcist first, and I was the same age that she was when she did it. Yes, and I was so excited when I got this job, even before I got it, because Sam Raimi in the screen test asked me, he said, listen, we're thinking of having Kelly Maxwell. I didn't have the job yet. We're thinking of having Kelly Maxwell be possessed. Are you going to be okay with, are you claustrophobic? Are you going to be okay with having a head cast? And on the screen test, I looked like a marathon runner. I ran around the studio with Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell watching, just truly innately overjoyed that maybe I would get this part and get to play possessed. And then, I don't know where here. Also in purple.
Oh, yeah.
That
looks great.
So, yes, truly, horror was my fandom.
Oh, yeah.
That was a very long-winded answer. You see what I mean?
I appreciate that. Yeah. But okay, so you were a national syndicated radio personality?
Wow. Now,
Oh.
yes, right out of college,
Man Counts
I did,
Morning
yes.
Madhouse.
Out of Chicago. Chicago, what?
I love Chicago.
It's my home away
Chi-town,
from home.
baby.
Chi-town,
Woo!
high five. You got
Buffalo
muscles
Grove.
in there.
I'm from Buffalo Grove.
Okay, that's so far from Chicago, though. Or do you claim you're from Chicago? You do, don't
I
you?
have cred. I'm like,
Of course you have cred. I've been to Buffalo Grove.
Chicago.
Is that this?
Is it?
Wait, is this like a puppet
Yeah,
gang
yeah.
sign?
Yeah.
Chicago.
From Chicago.
Wait. Oh, it's this way.
Yeah.
You're fast. You can move.
So tell me a little bit about your morning show.
Well, it's really funny. You just made me realize all of the biggest mile markers of my career in my life were things I was literally thrown in the deep end with no idea what I was doing.
Really?
But yeah, so on that, I had been doing a lot of theater and Tony Tita's wedding, and my friend Matt Stromer was like, "Hey, we need just a couple guest voices to come do voices and impressions on Man Cow," and then they just so happened to be looking for a female sidekick. So Man Cow invited me to come in, and only advice I got was
Don't
by
stare
the
at the
producer. You are my favorite. The only thing they told me was don't swear, obviously, and try and say try and react or say something every 30 seconds.
Oh.
But Mancow was so fast and such a genius with that. It's like you walk into something that's already a well-oiled machine. It was overwhelming, but like the most incredible experience. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I got to make some lifelong friends doing that. And anything, he was really into theater of the mind. So I loved that whole experience of the Man Cow experience.
That's funny. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I.
Wait, I want to shout out to Love Cheese and Al Roker Jr. So, shout out. Chicago.
You're funny.
You are
funny. How did that the transition from radio personality to screen personality come about?
Well, I've just always, since I could learn how to talk, and then I've never shut up, since I was watching my puppets.
I love that about you.
I tried to play with puppets and be friends with them and learn how to be one of you from a very early age. I've loved just performing. So that transition, it was never like I want to be on. I think I would tell my parents they have a picture of me. I wanted to perform on TV like with the kids. But it was never about I want to do film. I want to do TV. I just love to entertain. So that sort of I ended up getting an agent. Because I was finally decided to really go for it, and that was that. So the transition was, I don't know. It's all performing, just different venues. I think well, I wouldn't say seamless. Nothing in this business is seamless. You're seamless in the best way.
Okay. How familiar were you with the Evil Dead franchise before you were cast as Kelly in Ash vs. Evil Dead?
So I saw Army of Darkness in high school, and that remains my favorite one. I think
Me too.
I've done an unofficial poll with the fans. Evil Dead 2 of the 3 movies tends to be split the vote and be the favorite, but the other fact is not everyone saw them in order. So whatever people was their first, whichever one was their first.
That's totally true.
I know.
saw Army of Darkness first, and that's my first love.
Oh, what? Street cred. And I also have a penchant for comedy. That's my favorite. But so I was very familiar. But no, I just mean I love horror, but comedy has always been my
you're
favorite.
A hoot.
Am I a hoot?
An official hoot.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. You're a hoot and a half. So I was familiar. I had seen Evil Dead 2, but to be honest, I realized the night before that screen test where I put my arms up when I was Sam Raimi, I thought I was going to be possessed. I hadn't seen the first Evil Dead. So again, my background. I'm telling myself, all right, I should watch this just because you want to be prepared. Maybe it'll come into play. And I was a horror kid fanatic going out. So I knew the Evil Dead franchise, and I thought, all right, cool. I'm just going to pop this on before I go to bed for the biggest night of my life.
Did you sleep?
Oh, certainly did not. And you know what I'm so embarrassed to admit to my 10-year-old self? I couldn't even watch it because I was home alone. I did not realize it was that scary.
Oh, yeah.
And to me, I think it holds up against any of the top scariest psychological. Even though like the blood stuff could be over the top. Yeah. Those giggling deadites with those wide eyes, to me, Flick, I don't know about you.
Just say no.
Nothing is more, just so I know why.
No, just say no on those things, man. Those are scary.
Just say no. Oh, just say no. Yes. But nothing is more horrifying, do you agree, than evil enjoying being evil. Oh, yeah. When they're maniacal. It's, like being stupid or being a zombie, but like the deadites, they're so smart and manipulative and they enjoy it. Yeah. That's terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What's it like sharing a scene with Bruce Campbell?
I don't even know how to answer that question. It's like
heaven. I'm in heaven.
Keep saying, I love this. It is. It's exactly as you hope it would be, only better. There is not a man on the planet. No, truly.
Because this interview, that's just like that. Yeah.
I would say
like,
this.
I wanted it like here, and it's like right.
Okay, well, I will blow it before the end, so let's lower the bar a little bit, and then don't keep lowering. I like to I tend to overpromise, underdeliver. All right. But he, I owe so much to him, and I don't know if he likes when I pull back the curtain a bit. But he plays this character of Ash Williams, who's kind of a big jerk and kind of an idiot, idiot. And but Bruce Campbell and Bruce Campbell in real life is, I'm sorry, Bruce, he hates when I do this, but I just feel like people need to know, because he plays this persona even at cons. Oh, yeah. He's the most generous, fantastic, welcoming, intelligent human being, and I say that because he plays such a dope of a character. It takes someone very smart to play someone stupid, don't forget that. But he was took me under his chainsaw wing, me and Ray, and really made us part of the team from day one. That's when fantastic. We were freaking out about it. Okay. So can't have a better scene partner. And if you ever want to play topper, which is when you do an improvised one-liner, I tried to top him. We would go. We improvised maybe one scene. There's a couple in there for 3 minutes until they finally cut. I just wanted to make him laugh once. I think I made him laugh once. And he goes, that was funny. I was like, I'll take it.
Wow. All right. Can you tell us about the Friendsgiving?
Friendsgiving, sorry. Have I been doing that this whole time?
That's okay.
Flick, you got to tell me.
All right.
I'm Italian. I only talk with them. Sorry. They're watching. I'm like, wow, this person's crazy. So, Friendsgiving is such a great film. It is written and directed by Nicole Pion, starring the beautiful Kat Dennings and Mullen Ackerman, Dionne Cole, Aisha Tyler, Wanda Sykes, Fortune Feimster. There's so many people in this.
Wow.
And I have to say, what I love about this movie is, holidays are always tough, no matter what. And what I love about this movie is, you think I'm going to avoid the nightmare of, not that being with family is a nightmare, but, it can be sometimes. Holidays bring it out. So you're like, it's about these two girls who are best friends and they're both going through things in life. Hey, we're going to just spend Thanksgiving together. And all hell breaks loose. And you think it's going to be more fun with your friends, and you realize, no, your friends are just as dysfunctional as your family. But at the end of the day, you love them, and there's a lot of It's so funny. It's so current, and I'm really excited to everybody see it.
Anything else you want to plug? Anything you're working on now?
I am. We just finished. Well, it just finally aired, and it's available the whole season streaming on Epix and Epix app.
Is that Perpetual Grace?
Limited, yes. Perpetual Grace Limited, yes. You know your stuff, Flick.
Oh yeah. With Ben Kingsley,
Sir Ben Kingsley. He's a knight. No, I don't. But I just. By the way, you meet him or you see him work, he absolutely is a knight. He deserves that title. Let me just tell you, Sir Ben Kingsley should win at everything because he does. Jackie Weaver, the great Jimmy Simpson, Damon Harriman, Luis Guzman, Haname Lee, Chris Conrad. It's from the guys. It's on Epix, and for my
check that out.
It's here's what I will say to my horror fans. It's a Hitchcock-inspired, dark comedy, suspense, noir.
It's
So
like you
they're-
wrapped up in a bow.
Well, and are you ready for the craziest
Yeah,
part? Now I'm a very small role.
Right.
Kelly was Liz Elaine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just happy to be a small part of this.
A small cog in the machine.
Small cog, but let me tell you what's
Yeah,
crazy. Ready? A lot of blood. I don't know spoilers. A lot of
All right.
blood. And guess what trait my character has? I have a
You
potty
thought.
mouth. I swear. I am the only characters. Why do
Wow.
I keep getting typecast?
I don't know.
I'm filthy. I'm filthy.
Wow. Are you on social media?
I am on social media.
All right.
Are
I'll
you
follow you.
Well, thank you. It's
Like more than I do now.
I'm going to follow you anywhere.
All right.
It's I'm like letter I, letter M. It's back there. It's I'm
All
Dana
right.
DeLorenzo.
Oh, you are. Yeah.
But that's my name.
oh, there's okay.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base. You actually just did this the script. You didn't even realize.
Fantastic.
Flick. I enjoy you. You were the highlight.
I enjoyed you.
You were the
Yeah.
highlight of my October, of my year. This might be the greatest day of the
Can I
year.
get a hug?
Can I get a? Oh my God. I'm never letting you go. Will you
It's
be my
okay.
boyfriend, Flick?
Yes. You're crushing me.
Sorry. I do that. I'm intense. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
I adore you.
Oh.
You're excellent.
I adore you.
Mwah.
All right. Let's see who else we can find at Los Angeles Comic Con. Can I just stare into your eyes?
Can I stare into yours? Here, we'll do like Lady and the Tramp. I love him.
Aw, thank you.